Thanks for watching County Report this week. I'm Michael Bruin. Montgomery County planners have drafted a sector plan for the Tacoma-Langley Crossroads area that will reinforce the community's best features, such as its vibrant mix of small businesses and affordable housing opportunities. And at a recent public forum, folks got the chance to weigh in on the plan. Our own Susan Kennedy was there. Susan?
That's right. Some folks will say the Tacoma-Langley Crossroads area has been overlooked these past several years, but it's hoped this sector plan will breathe new life into this diverse community.
Our great friend, County Executive Rashern Baker. And Rashern, thank you. Come up to the podium.
Officials, residents, and stakeholders, led by Council President Valerie Irvin, met to discuss plans for the area, which spans Montgomery and Prince George's counties.
Of a collaborative effort between our two counties.
After opening remarks,
this is exactly the things that the President and I have talked about, even before I became county executive, of how our two counties can work together, not just around public safety issues, but around development issues.
Attendees broke into small groups to discuss issues from the economy to infrastructure.
Well, maybe they need microloans. Maybe there's a lady who needs $800 to buy a sewing machine to join that group.
Right now, the residential sector is the biggest load on energy consumption in the country.
The thing is that if someone is telling me that they're going to be building affordable housing, it's going to be affordable for whom?
People are so excited that we have given the community an opportunity to tell us what they think.
What do we need in the future to help the community grow?
Montgomery County land use policy over the decades has kind of left out the east part of the county. If you look at where the jobs are, they're in the middle of the county or they're on the west side of the county. So what we're trying to do here is to get people interested in this sector plan so that we can begin to build the kind of community that they want and need. We're hearing a lot of things about the need for the food that's indicative of being in this area known as the International Corridor. People here from all over the world. So it's a really exciting place to be.
Officials say the plan is complex because not only does it involve two jurisdictions, but it also hinges on the future Purple Line Transit Center and commercial redevelopment. This makeover of Tacoma-Langley comes at a time when folks say they are ready to improve the quality of life in their community.
I think one of the things that needs to be addressed, one of the key things, is to help property owners and future developers who might be interested in the Tacoma-Langley area to understand what's really going on here economically. Perceptions are deceiving. The Tacoma-Langley area has a huge amount of disposable income. It's a very diverse area. It is unique in many ways within the greater Washington metropolitan area. I think by helping property owners understand what the real potential is here, everybody will start to feel better about the Tacoma-Langley area.
The most important thing we do at the council, yes, is to pass a budget, but the second most important thing we do is deal with land use and planning.
The plan will likely come before the council in late summer or early fall.
And that's the Tacoma-Langley neighborhood. We can be great.
I'm Susan Kennedy for County Report This Week.
Rockville City Manager Scott Ullery recently announced that he will be retiring this December. Ullery has been with the city for the past 7 years. Now, Rockville maintains a council-manager form of government with 5 elected members and a city manager overseeing 11 city departments and a $108.8 million budget. During Ullery's tenure in Rockville, the city has seen the successful redevelopment of its town center, the opening of Thomas Farm Community Center, and securing the old post office in town center for the new police station. Suburban Hospital has been working to expand its campus located just off of Old Georgetown Road. Over the years, Suburban has purchased many of the residential homes surrounding its campus. Part of the expansion plan calls for closing a portion of a street in the area called Lincoln Street. County Council member Hans Remer has said that the council is considering all aspects of the plan.
They have requested to become essentially a 2-block campus with residential houses buffering, which they own all the houses. They bought all the houses over the years. So it's really all their property, or for the most part their property. And we've agreed, the committee has agreed, and the full council, I would assume, will follow suit, has agreed to abandon the road and dedicate it to hospital traffic, which it is almost entirely hospital traffic now, but now it will be exclusively hospital traffic, and the residents will have a pedestrian path through the campus and a bikeway, and and so forth, but the hospital uses will be really enhanced by having a dedicated entrance into the hospital.
Montgomery County Executive Isaiah Leggett was joined by other county and community representatives for a ribbon-cutting ceremony to mark the opening of the new Mid-County Community Recreation Center. The 23,500 square foot center features a full-size gymnasium, an exercise room, weight room, social hall, kitchen, multi-purpose athletic field, and a large hard surface play area suitable for basketball and volleyball.
Well, this is a very happy day because it was a long time coming for this community recreation center. It took 20 years from the beginning idea, although the last few years went much faster. But it's a great community center. It'll be used by people of all ages. It fills a real gap in this part of the county where people had to go a fair distance to find a center like this. Now there'll be one near their home. So it's very good to see it, and you can see from all the people around who came out today how much it'll be used by the community.
The responses we've gotten is that it's been worth the wait. People are just absolutely thrilled with both how this facility is laid out, but also aesthetically how it looks. And I think that this is going to serve as a tremendous community resource for many, many years to come.
Still ahead on County Report this week, an exercise class that has been going strong for over 30 years. And an after-school program geared for foreign-born students in Montgomery County's public high schools. Stay with us.
Be a part of the 63rd Annual Montgomery County Agricultural Fair. Here's your chance to volunteer at Maryland's largest county fair. Work in the information booth, serve grilled cheese sandwiches, drive our tractor tramp, and most importantly, help attendees have the time of their lives. Visit mcagfair.com for more information. And hurry, volunteer opportunities at the Gaithersburg Fairgrounds start July 16th at 8:30 a.m. at the Montgomery County Agricultural Fair. It's utterly terrific.
Did you know there are more than 10,000 county government phone numbers? Now there is only one number you need to remember for non-emergency calls, 311. MC311 is Montgomery County government's new online and telephone information system. Need information? Have a problem or complaint? Trying to locate a county government facility? Call 311. The call center is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. The website is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Remember, call 311 to get it done.
Welcome back. On August 21st, 2010, a 27-year-old named Julian Kelly was shot and killed in Silver Spring. Police identified 4 suspects, 3 of whom have been arrested and charged. Now they are increasing their efforts to capture the last one. Here to tell us more is Officer Janelle Smith from the Montgomery County Police Department. And Officer Smith, do we have a name for the 4th suspect?
Yes, we do, Michael. Detectives have identified the 4th suspect as Tyshawn Jones, and this was back in 2010. Until this point, however, his whereabouts remain unknown. Recently, though, detectives have obtained information that Tyshawn may be in the area of Castle Boulevard in Silver Spring. In accordance with this, the Montgomery County Crime Solvers has increased the reward amount from $1,000 to $5,000 for any information that leads to his arrest.
That's wonderful. If people have information, how do they get that to you guys?
There's 2 ways that they can get information to the police department. They can either contact the Montgomery County Police Department at the non-emergency number, or they can contact Crime Solvers of Montgomery County.
All right, thank you, Officer Smith, and good luck. When Councilmember Craig Rice took office, he pledged to make Clarksburg a priority during his term. This week, Mr. Rice held his 2nd meeting with the residents of Clarksburg to discuss future plans for the community. Residents got an update on topics that were brought up at the first meeting back in January, as well as other developments on the issues relevant to Clarksburg.
The master plan amendment that we're going to be taking up later on this evening or later on this afternoon, it's going to be extremely important in terms of trying to bring grocery and retail to Clarksburg. So people were excited about that, and also about Stringtown Road and the improvements that have already happened, as well as those that are proposed to happen and be completed by the end of July. And so folks are very excited to see things that are moving, but they're also concerned about some of the proposals that we have before them. One of them that creates the new development district tax, the special taxing district for both Clarksburg Village and Aurora Hills, and just want to make sure that they're actually getting a good bang for their buck in terms of that the money that they're going to be outlaying goes to infrastructure that's going to be important for them.
The foreign-born population in Montgomery County is more than twice the national average, and we have the largest school ESOL community of any county in Maryland. To help our newest residents adapt to life here in their new culture, Montgomery County has initiated a number of new programs to help ease the transition. One example is the Civics and Citizenship program that the county runs in partnership with a local nonprofit agency called Liberty's Promise. Here's MCTV's student reporter Sophia Reeves with a look.
What are the goals and objectives of the program?
For participants to learn to increase their civic knowledge and civic engagement, but also to learn about how to become successful here in the U.S.
Could you detail some of the activities the program features?
We start off the program focusing about their local community. So they learn about sort of how to get involved. So we have guest speakers, we run programs ourselves, and so we have, for example, a student service learning panel where we bring in student service learner coordinator from their school to come and talk to them about exactly what they have to do to graduate. Another way is we take them directly out to the community. So we take them to their fire station, their police station. They meet police officers because, you know, in some countries they're coming from the police are the bad people. But we're showing them that police are here to help you, to serve and protect their community, and that they should be able to go to them for help if they need that. We've started a little bit of a college component, college access component. And for example, we have different scholarship representatives come in to our programs and talk to the students. We brought AmeriCorps in for the first time this year, for example, for students who are not necessarily ready to go to college right after high school. We also have another component towards the end of our program, which is more of a job skills component of the program, where they do resume workshops and a little bit about cover letters, and getting them prepared to maybe interview for a summer job or an internship.
Can you tell us a little bit about how the program works?
In Montgomery County, we're located in 3 high schools, which are Wheaton High School, John F. Kennedy High School, and Gaithersburg High School. And also we run a downtown Silver Spring program, which mainly draws students from Montgomery Blair and Northwood High Schools. The program is run twice per year, both in the fall and spring.
Why do you think it's so important for young immigrants to learn about how government works?
We serve youth from 83 different countries, so they're coming from countries that maybe that didn't have democracies or things like that. They weren't able to speak up and be a part of their community. So we just think it's really important for them to understand their new community here in the U.S. and how they can participate.
Whether it's nature, the arts, sports, or travel adventures, there are a variety of summer camps and programs available through the county's Department of Recreation for children of all ages. In fact, there may still be time to sign up for some summer fun. Our Lorna Virgili visited Camp Seneca in Boyds.
Michael, it is the middle of the summer, but still for those parents that have kids at home and don't know what to do with them, there is an opportunity through the county's Department of Recreation. There's still plenty of summer camps and programs available. This is Camp Seneca, a nature camp offered by the Department of Recreation. Kids stay outdoors most of the time. They swim, explore the grounds, do arts and crafts, go on field trips, and stay one night overnight.
Our camp has like rotations, and so we do things from, we have a creek here, so we go to the creek. We have a pool on site. We also do like sports and games and arts and crafts. So if you're not at this camp, you're more or less guaranteed to go to one of the county pools at least twice a week if they're their older kids.
This is one of many summer camps and programs available for children and youth throughout the county. The idea is to keep them engaged with hands-on activities and field trips so that they learn, make friends, and stay active.
We have aquatics, nature, horseback riding, arts and crafts, just all kinds of things you'll find at the Recreation Department. And we run our summer programs all the way up until the Monday before school starts. So our programs will go all the way through August 25th. And as long as there's availability, we'll accept registration.
The county offers programs for children ages 5 through 18, also offers half-day and full-day camps. For County Report This Week, Lorna Virgili.
Camps run until August 25th, and registration is open as long as spaces are available. To register, visit our website at www.montgomerycountymd.gov/rec. Still to come on County Report This Week, an exhibition called Transforming the Human Spirit, and where to eat healthy if you're going out to a restaurant. We'll be right back.
Did you know that diabetes affects 27 million Americans and is caused by a combination of lifestyle, habits, and genetics? It is a chronic disease that, if not controlled, leads to major complications of the heart, eyes, and kidneys. Are you doing all you can to prevent or delay it? Lifestyle habits such as healthy eating and physical activity can help delay the onset of diabetes. Poor eating habits and physical inactivity increases your risk. Considering the rising rates, be sure you are tested for diabetes yearly after the age of 40 and younger if you are overweight. If you have signs of extreme thirst and increased urination, tiredness, blurred vision, or sores that won't heal, see your doctor immediately. Diabetes does not have to lead to other complications if blood sugars are controlled. For more information, please call the African American Health Program or go to onehealthylife.org.
Rockville is celebrating Recreation and Parks Month during July, and Rockville 11's Bridget Breuer had the chance to check out a Slimnastics class that has been going strong for over 30 years.
The Slimnastics class has been a fixture in Rockville since it was founded in 1969. Some of the members are 30-year veterans. Jean Durso attributes its popularity to its no-impact style of workout.
Well, I've been really enjoying this class. It's very easy on the muscles. I've never had any kind of strain with it. It's a nice workout.
We are strictly stretching. We use no equipment whatsoever, and we stretch from head to toe. We also talk a lot, but it takes us every bit of an hour to do this routine.
Attendees also enjoy the class's friendly atmosphere and the opportunity to meet new people.
Absolutely. It's nice because we find out new things about everything. It stretches our horizons as well as our body.
We have had all sorts of people in our classes over the years. We've had doctors, we've had race car drivers, curiously enough. We've had all sorts of people, and we love to have new people come because they always add something to the class.
Much of the group's motivation came from Slimnastics founder Virginia Moore.
And I was making all sorts of excuses for why I could not be in good shape, and I showed up at Virginia's class and was told that she had 5 children and was a grandmother and looked like $1 million. So I said to myself, well, no more excuses here, and I've been coming ever since.
This class was started back in 1969, I've heard. Many of the ladies have been taking this class for over 30 years, and they love the benefits, they love the fellowship, the friendship, and truly they all feel the results of what they've done with this class.
Well, that's one thing I can really testify to. It really keeps you very flexible and in shape, so I can get down on the floor with my grandkids and I can actually get off the floor with my grandkids.
The Slimnastics group meets every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 10 to 11 at Rockville Social Hall. To find out more about Slimnastics or to visit other recreation programs, visit rockvillemd.gov/recreation.
Montgomery College hosted an exhibition at its Germantown campus called Transforming the Human Spirit, and Lillian Mass went there to find out more about it.
In an effort to promote greater awareness about the threat of nuclear weapons to peace and human security, Montgomery College and the United States Institute of Peace organized the exhibition From a Culture of Violence to a Culture of Peace, Transforming the Human Spirit.
Transforming the human spirit means finding our own inner peace and acting upon that to bring peace to others in our community and, in turn, as I said, in our world. Before you leave here today, ask yourself this question: what can I do? How can I promote peace? How can I promote security of all kinds? If you need some ideas on how to do that, spend some time viewing the exhibit outside. I think you'll be surprised what one person, what one community can do to make the world a better place.
This exhibition has been shown in about 30 countries with the aim of raising people's awareness about nuclear disarmament and empowering viewers to take action towards this end.
I think it's just looking at simple things. It's just looking at simple things, and through exhibits like this, getting people to start asking themselves the question, what can I do to create a stronger culture of peace in my life? Maybe where you have to move from a culture of violence to a culture of peace is in your classroom. Maybe it's among your peers. Maybe it's in your own household. It's asking yourself, what can I do? Because I think we underestimate what we can do for ourselves and what we can do to help others.
If you would like to learn more about this exhibition, you can go to www.sgi.org. For MCTV, I'm Lillian Mass.
If you're one of those trying to eat a more healthy diet, what do you do when you want to go out to eat? Well, Great Sage Restaurant makes that option a whole lot easier with dishes cooked with fresh, organically grown produce.
I don't know about you, but I'm definitely hungry, so I'm gonna head on over to my favorite vegan restaurant to see what the chef has on the menu. Why don't you come join me as we head on over to the Great Sage. So what is it to be a vegan?
Well, first of all, when constructing these menus, in a vegan fashion, it simply means plant-based, no animal products whatsoever, including dairy.
I was going to say, that means no eggs, no butter.
No butter.
I mean, how is that even possible?
When I first got here, I wasn't sure myself. I'd been classically trained, and I thought it was a little limiting and extremely difficult to be creative enough to come up with a menu only plant-based.
Well, it's tough enough to have a vegetarian meal because we're so revolved around meat in all our dishes. So to add that extra, vegan, I just can't even imagine how you could make it and actually taste good. Even when I look around these dishes, I see, this looks like chicken to me. I mean, everything about it looks, feels, does it taste like chicken?
It does have a very chicken-like feel to it. It's actually made from wheat gluten and soy protein. And it's got a nice texture, flavor, but it's completely plant-based, and that eliminates the factory farming aspect. Well, coming from a non-vegan background myself, it made it especially easy for me to accommodate everyone, because a lot of the vegans coming in here are coming with friends and family who are absolutely not. So I've come up with some dishes to appease the masses, so to speak. I want everybody to come in here feeling as though they're not missing anything.
Up next on County Report, Kathy Stanhope will be here with our Pet of the Week, and Tom Pogue brings us another transportation update. So keep it here on County Report this week.
Hello, this is Ming Na. Every year, approximately 300 children under the age of 5 drown in swimming pools and spas. Thousands more hospitalized after close calls. Every single one of these deaths and injuries is preventable. Simple steps save lives. And not just 1 or 2 steps, but multiple ones must be taken at all times to ensure safety around pools and spas. That's what we mean by pool safely. So always apply as many of the following simple steps as possible, because you never know which safety step will save a life, until it does.
Montgomery County is looking for a few good men, and women and teenagers too, to help with the county fair. Volunteers are needed to give out information, get the fairgrounds ready, organize games for small children, and prepare and serve food. The possibilities are endless, but you have to sign up now to volunteer in August. Call 301-926-3100 or visit MC Ag Fair to find out more. Be a part of the county fair, and this year, volunteer.
Welcome back. The federal government has released a large amount of stimulus funding to be used by local counties for transportation projects. How is Montgomery County using the funds it has received? Tom Pogue has the answer.
Hi, I'm Tom Pogue, Community Relations Manager for the Department of Transportation. Here's an update for Montgomery County. MCDOT received over $15 million in stimulus funding designed to help local governments jumpstart their economies. These projects will also improve the transportation infrastructure. Highway Services received $6.7 million to improve 7 deteriorated roadways. Barnesville Road was done last fall. Here's an update on 3 more resurfacing projects that are underway. Old Columbia Pike from Maryland 198 to US 29 was started this spring and is nearing completion. The work included replacing defective curbs, gutters, and sidewalks, pavement patching, and resurfacing with hot mix asphalt. Shady Grove Road, from I-270 to Darnestown Road, has recently been started. Similar refurbishment work will be done to this stretch of road. Finally, a segment of Randolph Road, from east of Neville Street to the Rock Creek Bridge, will be resurfaced in July. The remaining projects, Forest Glen Road, Travilla Road, and Whiteman Road, are expected to be completed this fall. For information about other stimulus funds, go to our website at montgomerycountymd.gov/recovery. We're working to keep you moving.
I couldn't resist not writing this into this week's script, but what does Johnny Depp's character from Pirates of the Caribbean and our Pet of the Week have in common? It's the name, Jack Sparrow. Here's Kathy Stanhope.
Hi, this is Kathy Stanhope with your Pet of the Week at the Montgomery County Humane Society, and I'm here with Jack Sparrow. He is a beagle mixed with a Kemmer Cur. It's a breed I've never heard of, but I am told that they come from original mountain dog hunting stock, and he's a really sweet dog. He's about 5 years old. He is not currently neutered, but he's scheduled to be neutered soon, and he just loves belly rubs. He's friendly. The really nice thing about this guy is he's crate trained, and he loves riding in the car. He's just a good guy. He's looking for a home. He makes an excellent watchdog, I'm told also. He's quiet when he needs to be, but if somebody's near your door, I understand he can raise the alarm. He's a good guy. We'd really love to have you come meet him at the Montgomery County Humane Society. Remember, too, it's now summertime, so be really, really careful about taking any of your pets in the car. A car can really reach temperatures well over 100 in just a matter of minutes. Even if you leave your windows open, the car can get just unbearably hot for a dog. And dogs really can't keep cool like people can. And they really can succumb to the high temperatures very, very easily. So leave the dog home when the temperatures are really, really high. But in the meantime, come on down and meet Jack Sparrow at the Montgomery County Humane Society in Rockville, or give us a call at 240-773-5967, or visit us on the web at www.mchumane.org.
This week's Clips and Tips highlights Brookside's rain garden and what types of plants are used.
Welcome to Brookside Gardens. I'm Phil Normandy, Plant Collections Manager. I'm in Brookside's rain garden. A rain garden is a specially built type of garden that you can actually make at home. That's purpose is to collect excess stormwater runoff from your gutters, your roof, driveway, patio, what have you, and to make it percolate back into the groundwater so that it doesn't wash pollutants, salt, and silt into nearby waterways, and also keep the water where it should belong. A number of very common garden plants will grow just fine in a rain garden. Here we have lupin or baptisia. We have water irises over here, and here we have the pondside hibiscus. The plants that are in the lower part of the rain garden must be able to take a certain amount of flooding, usually only a matter of hours, because the mix is quite porous to absorb as much water, for example, like a sponge. However, higher up on the edges, as you can see, we have a slope here on the edge of our basin. There are plants like agastache, goldenrod, blue star, that really like regular dry garden conditions.
Well, that does it for another edition of County Report this week. I'm Michael Bruin. Thanks very much for watching.
The fall semester at MC is approaching, and there's still time to register for classes. Course listings are available on the web, and registration is now online only. For assistance and information, stop by the Admissions and Records Office online or at any of our 3 campuses. And if you're starting at MC this fall, then plan to attend one of the new student orientation sessions scheduled on MC's Rockville campus. The sessions offer a variety of workshops that provide essential information to help students successfully navigate their first semester at MC. And there's still time to get your tickets for one of musical theater's all-time classics. MC's Summer Dinner Theater presents Meet Me in St. Louis. Performances continue through July in the Theater Arts Arena on the Rockville campus. For more information about the endless possibilities at your community college, visit our website.